Welcome to the Mercedes Wilson Show. What is the issue with hip hop in the church? Let's talk about it. We have a great show for you today.
You're amazing. There'll never be another like you. Never be another like you. Captivating and sharing the things that really matter to you. Really matter to you. When the weight of the world gets too heavy, take a ride with Mercedes. Be in the know on the Mercedes Wilson Show.
Welcome to the Mercedes Wilson Show. There's been questions for a long time on if hip hop has a place in the church. Just doing research for this show, I learned a lot about both positive and negative perceptions. I want to hear it straight from the source, Mr. Kyle Alexander from Delaware. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Oh yeah, so I'm excited about your performance, but before then, we got to talk. Can we talk?
Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Yeah,
Give us a little bit of background on you. Who is Kyle Alexander?
Okay, so I'm originally from Delaware, a hip hop artist. I started doing music probably when I was maybe like in my mid-teens. I was part of a hip hop group at one point. The group disbanded. Heard God to tell me to keep going, and I have, and here I am.
This walk hasn't been easy for you though, because most music has a message.
Right.
I tell my daughter all the time, most music has, or all of it has a message.
Absolutely.
What is the message behind your music? What's your testimony?
So the message behind my music is kind of a story of how, similar to the prodigal son, kind of how God can take you from where you are in your walk with him to where you are now, from a place of struggling to a place of freedom, from a place of like rejection and bitterness to a place of peace and joy. It's really just about, my music is very transparent. So anything that I've lived through, been through or done, good or bad, I'm gonna put it in my music to try to deliver a message to someone else.
Now, is there anything off limits? Like, is there anything you won't share in your music?
Nope.
You put it all out.
So my music is literally like an open book. So it's as open as some of the stories are in the Bible that you hear.
Yeah.
That's how open the music is gonna be. And it has to be that transparent, because you're trying to save someone's life.
Right.
And that's the best way to do it.
Right.
Is say, hey, this is where I've been hurt. These are my scars.
Yeah.
And when I show you my scars, then you look at your scars and you don't look at them the same. And now we have common ground and we can build from there.
When did you dedicate your life to Christ?
So my mom will probably be mad at this answer because I grew up in church. But you all have that phase where you're in high school and like your parents' salvation and faith is kind of yours at the time.
Right.
When I was in college, is kind of where I found God on my own.
Yeah.
I remember like stressing out and crying about a student loan that I didn't have the money for, and then the loan came through. But I prayed and prayed and prayed, and God didn't do it through my mom. He actually did it for me.
Wow.
And that's when I started developing my relationship with God and studying for finals and exams and just some of the college life, like positives and negatives. You really find yourself. That's for me. That's how I truly found and committed to God.
So you can really connect to the younger generation because
Absolutely.
College will make you turn to Christ. Right? The stresses of college.
It will make
You'll
you
say,
turn,
Lord, help me.
It will make you turn. It will make you turn to Christ. Sure.
Right. What do you consider your genre of music?
So my genre of music is hip hop. So I don't really consider it Christian rap per se.
Okay.
I can just consider it hip hop, and it's open, it's transparent, it's honest, it's fun. And my lifestyle glorifies God. The way I live my life glorifies God. So I don't need to put like a Christian label on top of that to kind of push like an agenda, if you know what I mean. So if you go to a mechanic, you don't go to a Christian mechanic. If you go to a baker, you don't go to a Christian baker. You go to the best. And you just go to a baker. And their lifestyle exudes through whatever they do. So if it's like you're working unto the Lord. So if the mechanic is doing his work, he's working unto the Lord. He doesn't need to say, I'm a Christian. His lifestyle will speak for itself.
But you are not ashamed to talk about God in your music.
At all.
Period.
Nope.
So the fact that you present yourself as a hip hop artist and you go to perform, what are some of the responses you get for people or does everyone know that you talk about God in your music before they invite you?
So some know and some don't. I've had performances at clubs. And in those performances, I'm literally going into the world and bringing my light into these places. So I think it's really dope, honestly, because I'm able to then take God with me anywhere I go and then show them this music can still be as entertaining. This music is as dope. This music is as lively. This music is as fun as the other.
Yeah,
Yep.
This is good. Now, we have to take a break, but when we come back, I want to talk about hip hop in the church,
Okay.
different perceptions and things like that. So stay with me. You don't go anywhere either, because we have more with Kyle Alexander.
Hello, Buffalo. My name is Yvette Phillips. I started a group 5 years ago called We Are Buffalo Strong. One day, my kids and I were driving in downtown Buffalo, and we noticed so many people sleeping under the bridge. I wanted to do something, but my resources were low. So I reached out to a few family members and friends, and we began taking food downtown once a month to feed our homeless community, some of which were veterans. After becoming 2017's Humanitarian of the Year, more volunteers started helping our group. Since 2013, we've fed 6,460 people. My goal is to make sure no one goes hungry or cold in the city of Buffalo, which is called the City of Good Neighbors. I challenge you to make a difference in your community. Be the change you want to see. Together, we are all Buffalo Strong.
Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. Are you in need of a new kitchen without the hassle of a total remodel? Our service is quick, easy, and convenient. Let us install your work with our hand-picked, licensed installation professional. You will love your new kitchen. We guarantee it. Home Depot, a name you can trust. Call James Wilson today at 216-322-0766.
Tune to LCTV 1301 on Spectrum Cable for local talk shows, sports, entertainment, and special events in our communities. We also bring you the best gavel-to-gavel local government meetings and an opportunity for you to talk with your local officials live on TV. Program LCTV in your favorites button on your remote. Watch live or DVR LCTV channels 1301, 1302, and 1303. For the best in local programming, it's LCTV. For more information, go to www.lctv.net.
I'm a retired school psychologist, and helping people was my thing. After my stroke, when Meals on Wheels started, I was on the other end of the stick, so to speak. And I appreciated it very much, the attention that was given to it. My name is Julius Gaines, creative writer, poet, photographer. America, let's do lunch.
Drop off a hot meal and say hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Ever since I made my first beat, I knew music was a passion. Along with the beat makers in my company, I get to share my passion. Music is a way to dream, and now I get a chance to make dreams come true. Welcome to Soundmaster Beats.
There are thousands of local job openings that pay between $30,000 to $50,000 a year, and you can get the skills you need at Northland Workforce Training Center. Northland is an extension campus of SUNY Erie and Alfred State College, preparing students for advanced manufacturing and energy jobs. We provide career coaching, financial aid assistance, transportation, and childcare. Get started at one of our weekly pre-enrollment sessions. Train for what's next at Northland Workforce Training Center.
Hope, the new book by Mercedes E. Wilson, is a personal testimony of strength, determination, and faith in God, helping to overcome life's struggles. Buy it in hardcover, paperback, or Kindle edition on Amazon.com today.
Welcome back to the Mercedes Wilson Show. I am sitting here with Kyle Alexander, hip hop artist.
Yes, ma'am.
Kyle Alexander,
Yeah.
and you get to perform
Hey.
next. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. But there are several hip hop artists, gospel hip hop artists that I love, like Andy Mineo,
Yeah.
Lecrae,
Oh, yeah.
Tadashi.
Yep.
Who inspires you?
So honestly, some of those. So Andy Mineo, Lecrae, other artists for different reasons. Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell is a big inspiration. Just based on the way they create their music and the transparency that they display through their music. I really admire those artists.
When you are putting your music together, where are you getting your lyrics from? Take us inside of the mind of Kyle Alexander when you're
So we'll
ready to
go-
create
okay.
some music.
Yeah.
I like how you did that. Like
Right,
you're really
we're
going there,
inside
right?
them.
Take us inside of the mind of someone that talks about God in their lyrics. I mean, because it's an art.
Right.
It's an art.
So I guess the way I create the music, first you find a beat that you love, something that speaks to you. The next thing I would say is I pull from personal experiences. Like a lot of my songs, a lot of references in songs are literally from personal experiences, things you've heard positive, things you've heard negative, things you've lived through, things you've walked through. I feel like that's what resonates with the listener the most because I'm giving you a personal experience and then you can find, I've been through that too, I've lived through that too, or at least I understand what you're talking about.
Right.
So that's kind of how I pull and create my songs.
What do you say to the person that may be watching that says, but you mentioned some secular hip hop artists that you listen to. Where is God in that? What do you say to the person that's watching and asking that question?
Sure. So Pharrell had a song called Happy. You remember that song?
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah. It makes you dance. It makes you happy.
That's literally right there.
Right.
So it's not, I think a lot of times people try to find reasons to exclude rather than include. And they'll say, oh, it's secular. That's bad, get away. But that's not really not the case. Like these people have lives. These people have relationships with God. These people, you know what I mean? No one is, I guess, unreachable. So when you hear Pharrell is happy, it's like, well, is that a bad song? He's not talking about God. He's talking about being happy. But I think there's ways that artists can express themselves and create their music in a way that you can listen to it, in a way that's good, in a way that's fun. There are certain messages from certain artists you shouldn't listen to.
But the message is important.
But the message is the key.
Right.
So it's kind of like whatever, every artist is, their music is their canvas. And as they paint, they're painting with their words. They're painting a picture. It's like, what are you painting? What picture, what image are you trying to leave in the mind of your listeners? I think that's the most important thing about the music. And it's the same with TV. It's the same with movies. So just because a movie or a TV show is not a Christian doesn't mean you can't watch it. It's what messages are being conveyed.
So you have to be careful with the message.
Absolutely. You got to be careful what you let in.
Right. Hip hop bridges the gap. I believe that it can too, especially when you have the right message. But a lot of people believe that it doesn't. Can you talk about why you believe hip hop bridges the gap for a lot of people?
So in 2018, hip hop was actually the largest genre of music consumed, right over pop. So that there speaks to itself that hip hop is everywhere. So it's you're either behind the culture, or you're a part of the culture. And I think that's where the church, for the most part, can do a better job, because a lot of times the church has kind of shied away, thinking the music is hurting the teens when the music is actually a way to bring them in. It's kind of like you put yourself in their world now. You're understanding what they go through, or what they're dealing with, or even what they like and what entertains them. So I think because hip hop is such a widely consumed genre of music now, we have to be a part of it. I mean, it's everywhere. It's in movies, it's in sports, it's in politics. So as hip hop is integrated into the culture, I think it would be wise for the church to kind of do the same and embrace it more than they have in past years.
What is your goal for your music? Who do you want to reach? And when people listen to your music, what do you want them to walk away saying about it?
I want to reach everybody. There's not a specific demographic that I want to reach. It's literally, I want to bring my light to the darkness. And the Bible says, go ye into all the world. And that's literally what I want to do with my music. And the feelings, or the things that I want people to get from my music is, hey, this guy has been through a lot, but look at where he is now. Look at what God has done in his life. Look at how God is using him in spite of some of the things he's been through. So those are the messages that I strive to convey with every song, every bar.
Well, I read through the lyrics of your song, Oh My God. Okay, first of all, it's a good workout song.
Thank you.
It gets you moving. It gets you going, right? And it gets you hype, especially when you know what you're listening to. Right. So you're going to perform that next. But before we go, you have a book club I want you to talk about really quickly, because I believe in reading. You got to read, you got to read, you got to read. So talk about that really quick.
Okay, so my fiance, Michelle, hey fiance, she and I, we got together. When we started dating, we decided to date with purpose and with intention. And we started picking up books, and we read a book, and one book turned into a book a month. And then we saw the effect it had on our relationship, and we said, you know what? We should do something with this. So we kind of did reviews of the books, taped them, and then made a YouTube series, and it's doing really well. But the reason that we did that is so the positive things that we received in our relationship from reading, the listener could get as well. And we read great books like The Waiting and Dating, The 5 Love Languages, I mean,
those are some good books.
Unlocked by T.D. Jakes. I mean, we've read some really, really powerful books.
And where can folks find you?
So you can find me on Instagram at I am Kyle Alexander. You can find me on Facebook at Kyle Alexander 711. You can also find the book club at Watch KMBC, and that's on Instagram, and that's the same on Facebook as well.
That's good stuff. Now you get to perform. I can't wait. Your new single, Oh My God.
Yep.
Oh my God, he's about to rap for us. We'll be right back. Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse. Are you in need of a new kitchen without the hassle of a total remodel? Our service is quick, easy, and convenient. Let us install your work with our hand-picked, licensed installation professionals. You will love your new kitchen. We guarantee it. Home Depot, a name you can trust. Call James Wilson today at 216-322-0766.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. At work or at play, you're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Oh, hey. She's cute. Nice going, man. Things are going great for you. You've earned a night out. Good drinks, good friends. Yeah, we can go ahead and call this a good night. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Not smart. Yeah, I saw that coming. Say goodbye to her. Ouch, that'll hurt your bank account. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. I hope you like eating frozen dinners. Alone. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good accountant.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well, look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend. Problem gone.
Thank you.
Power965radio.com, the new sound of Buffalo, is a proud supporter of the Mercedes Wilson Show. They have a full lineup of unique programs. Find out more about the station's owner, Sheila Brown, and her new book, 29 Years of Preparation, at Power965radio.com.
Tune to LCTV 1301 on Spectrum Cable for local talk shows, sports, entertainment, and special events in our communities. We also bring you the best gavel-to-gavel local government meetings and an opportunity for you to talk with your local officials live on TV. Program LCTV in your favorites button on your remote. Watch live or DVR LCTV channels 1301, 1302, and 1303. For the best in local programming, it's LCTV. For more information, go to www.lctv.net.
Of all the things you've done with your bike, donating it to Goodwill may be the most incredible of all. Your donations help fund job placement and training for people in your community, which means your stuff can be more powerful than you think. Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs.
Looking to better your health and lifestyle? Connect with Stephanie Krebs to get started with Young Living and set your goals into action. Call 585-708-4020 or online at bodysensehcn.com.
Restore your body, beauty, and soul with Capriceology.com, providing wellness and ministry services for your church and family with master herbalist, iridologist, and conference speaker Caprice Butts. Are you as healthy as you want to be? Nutritional help is just a click away with online wellness packages and consultations. Or grab your friends and book a wellness workshop for your church group. Plus, get daily inspiration to revive you from the inside out. Restore your body, beauty, and soul with Capriceology.com. Subscribe today for a free wellness guide.
Oh my God, let's go, let's go, let's go. let's go. You say it, oh my God. Hey, 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 let's go. Look, oh now. What you wanna do? Wanna be ballers, shot callers, brawlers. Put a hater on D&D, but I swipe to the right when I hear him calling. God told me go all in. If I do, he would give me a pardon. So I hit the devil with the euro, right in the middle of the lane like I was James Harden. Let's talk about my opposition. Known to take shots and they always missing. Known to tell a story, but the truth is missing. Hey, when I pull up in the coupe and the roof is missing, I'm blessed. How they gonna judge my faith? How they gonna judge this race? Oh, they wanna talk about me behind my back, but they don't say it to my face. Shut up. You ain't got no heaven on the hell, put nobody in. What you ain't finna do is run up on me, try to body him. I've been through water, fire, and blood, and they never try to him. But call me to the penthouse, and you ain't up in the lobby. Him, I'm blessed. Man, I was stressed. Life was a mess. Passed up my test. So God said he prepared that table before me. In front of my enemies, I'll eat. Yes, I will feast. Yes, I might stunt. No, I won't cease. Judge all you want. His grace is free. Hate all you want. You can't stop me. Now, I love when they stop and they stare like they more than aware I'm a rare type. Just wait and see what God does with this life. You'll be like, oh my God. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, oh my God. Hey, 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 let's go. Look, oh my. Treat the game like a sprained ankle from a bad angle, so you know I don't play. No. Then my brother told me stay down till you come up. So I guess I'ma wait on the Lord. Pray for his strength for your ball. They want them tripping and fall off my own flaws. Walking in love with my foes, still tipping on them both foes. Hold up, when I get on beats, I'm an animal. Put a mask up on my face like I'm Hannibal. Lecture like the man with the cannonball. It's like ready, aim, fire, what you standing for? Cause I'm the G.O., had no P.O., but with D.O. Think I should've vetoed, maybe repo, take a T.O. Game my life the G.O.D. Now I'm living like I'm Steph at the free. Let's go. I tell them all don't come for me. They don't wanna help or pray, they wanna spill the tea. They don't want no malice, misery, this company. It's always dark as the dawn like a Pusha T. When the last time I prayed, Lord willing, ain't just like appealing. They want me horizontal with my toes to the ceiling. Man, the game is out of balance, never starting to the feeling. Don't let me in your Jordan, I'm buying your building, okay? You want no problems with me. You want no problems with me. You want all talk. You want to stay where it's safe. I don't believe what you say. Step back cause you over close, showing fake love, you done the most. Every verse is a brick, you can overdose. I'm a body on these beats until I'm comatose. Hold up, yeah, look, hold up. Now it's time to spit straight facts. Yo, washed up, that's Ajax. You fabricated your whole life. When them boys come, they gon' take that. Like Diddy said, you really cooking in the kitchen, tell me where's the bread. You really getting money where the Rari's at. You really copping all the bodies where these bodies at. Hold up. See, when it come to me, I just call it all like I see. I just stay 10 toes down. I mind my business and I do my thing. Hold up. You talking about favors? Don't do me no favors. They come with fragrance and leeches, the noose for your neck, and they'll hang you in front of your neighbor. Let's go. You ain't gotta explain to me. You ain't gotta lie, Craig, what it's gonna be. Either gonna live or gonna like some IG. Let me put this in your system like an IV. I'd be smoking, pulling off. Keep that, hey, look. If it wasn't for the grace, it's amazing. It's saving a wretch like me. Tell me where I would be. Lost, without a post, without a cause. Probably outlining that chalk. Now I'm like a fiend chasing big dreams. I'm on his team, I need big rings, and I'm talking no strings. Ain't a class you can stand me in. Been left stepped on, they can't stand this win. So all I need in this life for sin is God, one bed, one or two ambient. Hold up, yeah, yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh my God, hey, 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 hey. Let's go, let's go. Oh my God. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We gonna turn it back up. Let's get it. Hey, look. Oh my God. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah.
Ever since I made my first beat, I knew music was a passion. Along with the beat makers in my company, I get to share my passion. Music is a way to dream, and now I get a chance to make dreams come true. Welcome to Soundmaster Beats.
I'll be right back. Hi! You think you're probably sober?
Yeah.
But you're thinking about taking the back roads home, just in case. If you're probably sober, then why would you do that? Good choice.
Probably okay isn't okay. If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
That's a full glass of wine. I'll be chatting you later.
Open up your books to page 360.
Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Talking about inspirational quotes.
You gotta believe in yourself. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
Hello, Buffalo. My name is Yvette Phillips. I started a group 5 years ago called We Are Buffalo Strong. One day, my kids and I were driving in downtown Buffalo, and we noticed so many people sleeping under the bridge. I wanted to do something, but my resources were low. So I reached out to a few family members and friends, and we began taking food downtown once a month to feed our homeless community, some of which were veterans. After becoming 2017's Humanitarian of the Year, more volunteers started helping our group. Since 2013, we've fed 6,460 people. My goal is to make sure no one goes hungry or cold in the city of Buffalo, which is called the City of Good Neighbors. I challenge you to make a difference in your community. Be the change you want to see. Together, we are all Buffalo Strong.
Wardrobe for the Mercedes Wilson Show was provided by Clothes Mentor in Tonawanda, New York. Grade A looks for less.
I'm a gospel hip hop fan. I can't deny that. I love all of the ways that we can worship God. In Colossians 3:17 it reads, "And whatever you do in word or deed, do everything in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him." I like the expressions of love for God that can be displayed in forms of talents. For some it's poetry, for others it's by song, and for many it's dance. The important thing to God is that we acknowledge him and give thanks. I encourage you all to grow in different ways where you can express your love for God every single day. There is so much to be thankful for. Learn more about this show, fill out a form to be a guest, and give us all of your show ideas at mercedesewilson.com. I want to thank my guest, Kyle Alexander, for joining me today, and I want to thank you for always watching The Mercedes Wilson Show. We will see you next week.
You're amazing.